Hi, my name's Susan. Welcome back into my burning and learning kitchen, because when you burn, you learn. Today we're making a chicken tofu pad thai dish. I'm kind of changing things up a little bit. Are you ready? Let's get started. This is how we drain the water from the tofu. After you open it, you can see it's still dripping with water. I place several paper towels on my paper plate. Then I take several more paper towels, and you may have to do this a couple of times. And then you just place a very heavy, I use a book, on top, and it smushes all the water out, so that way your tofu won't be full of water. I showed you earlier how to dry your tofu. I changed out the paper towels in between, and now we have dry tofu. We're just going to slice this up. This is firm tofu, so it's not so soft for people that don't like mush mush. Firm tofu is the best for them. Today's ingredients are: we have 2 cups of diced firm tofu drained. We have 2 cups of chicken thighs, skinless, boneless. We have half a cup of soy sauce. We have 5 cups of sprouts, bean sprouts it is. We have 8 cloves of garlic. We have 2 cups of green onions. I have 1.5 cups of cilantro, 1 cup of chicken broth, 5 tablespoons of diced, de-seeded red pepper. We have tamarind concentrate. Yeah, tamarind concentrate. We have 1/2 cup fish sauce. I have 1/2 cup of water. I chose diced almonds to put on top of mine. And also I'm throwing in some carrots. We have 1 tablespoon, because I just can't take too much heat, of chili sauce, and some limes. We also have 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Let's get everything cooking. I have 16 ounces of rice noodles that I'm boiling, or letting them sit in hot water while I make the other ingredients up, because I don't want it to be overcooked, because we're going to fry them. And they're way too long for my pan, so I'm just taking some kitchen shears and just cutting them. Breaking them up a little bit here. And now boiling water on them. You want to make sure you completely cover your noodles. Alright, you take 1/2 cup of water and 1.5 tablespoons of the concentrated tamarind, and you pour over, which I forgot to tell you guys earlier, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And you mix it till it's dissolved. Then we're going to take this and set it aside. We're going to pour in all of our soy sauce and our cornstarch. You just mix all that together till it's dissolved. Then we're going to add our chicken and our tofu and let it marinate in this while we get some other stuff done. Now, I'm adding some extra chicken broth in, just about 1/2 cup, because I want my tofu to also have the flavor of the chicken. Now we're going to set this aside and let that marinate and get ready to start frying some noodles. Now, I'm adding in carrots because we love carrots. And I'm also adding in sugar snaps. And dropping the chili sauce. I'm going to let this get cooking for a little bit. Going to add in some of the onions. My chicken's already cooked it ahead of time, so that way I could have my chicken broth that I'll need to add. Now, cilantro has a bit of a kick to it, so depending on how much spice and who's going to be eating this, you don't always need to add all of it. Oh, you should smell this. I'm gonna add in some of my fish sauce. Give it some flavor. We're gonna let this simmer for just about 5 minutes. Get everything soft. Now we're gonna add in our chicken and our tofu. Now, I don't have a large enough pan, so I'm going to cook this for a minute, and then I'm going to fry my noodles separate. Because for those that don't have a wok, don't worry, you don't have to run out and buy one. Alright, I'm throwing in the noodles. I scooped out a lot of the extra sides, all the filling, because I want my noodles to fry here. We're also going to add in the tamarind mixture right now. We can also add in a little bit more oil to get these noodles to frying. I just added a little bit of cilantro into my noodles while they fry up. You can hear them sizzling. And I added some more chicken broth. Now I'm not adding too much of the fish sauce. It goes by taste. If you want it really bold and sassy, add some more fish sauce. And let these fry up. Added in some of the red hot peppers and our sprouts. Okay, I added some more cilantro and a little bit more fish sauce and the rest of the green onion. My noodles are beautifully fried. I'm going to put them in a big bowl and mix everything together. Because I doubled the recipe because, well, we're giving some to a friend today. And we want, you know, of course, food for my family. Alright, I didn't add eggs to mine because we had the tofu in there. But we got our delicious chicken and pad thai dish. I added some lychees, great addition. It's an awesome fruit if you haven't had it before to add into this. I've got my lime and a little bit of almonds. Easy dish, delicious, not too spicy. You can add more spices in if you want. Some call for white pepper and different peppers, and we just can't handle the heat here in my house. And as you can hear all the kids in the background, they don't do too well on spicy food. They try to eat it, but never finish their dish. Well, I hope you learned a lot today in my Burning and Learning Kitchen. Look forward to seeing you soon. Don't forget to subscribe.
Hi, this is Sujin coming to you live from the Burning and Learning Kitchen. I got my tofu and chicken pad thai dish edited for everyone. I wanted to get us going out and seeing where we had to go to get some of our ingredients. This dish is gluten-free with the ingredients I used. If you are a vegetarian, you can just take out the chicken and the chicken broth and the fish sauce, and there you have it. If you're wanting to introduce tofu, great dish to do this. I did double the recipe because for my students to have some and my family and friends. Now, most of the guys didn't even know the tofu was in there because of the way I marinated it in the chicken broth and the soy sauce. You couldn't even taste it. It's a great dish, easy to do. Don't be overwhelmed about the ingredients. Really, go on and try it, because remember, when you're burning, you're learning. Cook a little lower if you're first starting out. You're going to get it. Don't worry. Everyone makes mistakes, but we're here for you. Remember, subscribe. If you have any questions, just ask.